Telling him not to counterpunch.
Personality show on Atlantic Television Network. It is another exciting edition, of course, of the show as I will be to you this morning. And no other than the man you know so well in the world of tennis, talking about Novak Djokovic. Of course, you'll be asking, what has he done this time? Why are we taking a look at his life? Of course, he's the first tennis player in singles to reach 400 weeks as world number one. First tennis player. Back here, State Sports Personality Show on Atlantic Television Network. Of course, we told you we're going to be taking a look at the life of Novak Djokovic on today's edition of the show. It promises to be an exciting one today. Of course, I'm with one man that will help us to review more about Djokovic. It's a man you know so well, Emmanuel. The number 16 and under play number 16 under. He actually played for the under 16 category as well, and I saw him, of course, putting up an impressive performance, down there, before turning professional. That was in 2003. Now, during the Yugoslav War in the late 1990s, Djokovic had to endure embargoes and NATO bombing put that fear and exhaustion made him tougher and drove him to pursue tennis with a greater determination. At one point, he had to train inside a disused swimming pool converted into a tennis court. Due to his rapid development, Gentry contacted Nikola Pilic, and in September 1999, Djokovic moved to Pilic Tennis Academy in Oberschberghill, Germany, spending 4 years there. Of course, Pilic made him serve against a wall for several months to improve his technique, and he had him working with a rubber exercise band for a year to improve his flexibility. He was future world number 10, talking about Enes Kovis, with whom he allegedly had a very rivalry. Of course, his father has to take his father took him to train at academics in the United States, Italy, and Germany. Because of the high cost of traveling and training, his father took out high interest loans to pay to help pay for his son's tennis education, putting Djokovic pressure. Was this impressive, early life for the man Novak Djokovic. Started at the age of 4, and due to the war down there at the moment, in Serbia, a whole lot actually revolved around his mind, at that moment. But at some point, he took it upon himself, of course, to get into tennis proper. We saw some persons who actually helped him, to get to where he is today, especially as well the father. What do you make of, his early life?
I think his early life, I would say, had not been very rosy because of the war torn Yugoslavia, the region where they stayed at the time of Novak Djokovic, when the father actually met with a tennis professional to seek for an advice, and coincidentally, that professional, became the coach, at the academy, talking about Jelena Gasic. When the father actually contacted her to ask about the potentials of his son in the tennis field, the trainee then actually told the father that Novak Djokovic is good to go. He has the talent. All he needs is just a proper care and nurture for the lad to bring forth what he has in the inside of him. And that is how Jelena Gasic was able to convince a development process that the father did not have the money required as well to enroll him and to continue to foot the bills. But then again, because of the conviction of Jelena Gasic, a record of a player that have stayed in the world number 1 for a quality, has gotten to before.
Defeated Nadal in the US Open final, Stinder 2011 to claim his